All right, as you get your house ready to sell, maybe you have permanent marker on something and you were wondering how to get it out. I've got this chart here showing how to get a few things out. I'm gonna put it to the test to see if it actually works. And if it works, here are tips of how to erase permanent marker. We'll start with clothes. We got a piece of carpet, piece of wood. And so I've got a piece of wood here that I made a mark on, in case they were talking about wood a little bit more porous. So this is furniture. I don't know if they mean some sort of cloth furniture or wood, so we're gonna do both. So there's a mark there. And fortunately, we have an old couch with a cover on it. So let's see, here, I'll put it right down in the corner. Big black mark. I'm out in the garage just in case this doesn't work. Right on the wall. But first, let's see if the hand sanitizer works on clothes. Well, it looks to have worked fairly well. I doubt that it would come out of a white shirt, but I think it'll blend in pretty well in this green one. So we'll let it dry and we'll see what it looks like. All right, permanent marker on clothes. Well, and it kind of wrinkled it up. You can see where I wiped, but there's a little permanent marker streak left. But overall, I'd say that's pretty good. All right, so the next one is wood with rubbing alcohol. And you can see it's already starting to get faded just from the hand sanitizer. So let's check the rubbing alcohol. But I would say it also takes off paint. So let's go check the porous wood. Yeah, nothing's getting that out. All right, nothing's getting that one out. That one's in for good. All right, we've got some carpet with permanent marker in it. Yeah, if you had a piece of carpet that you're cleaning, I'd still be happy about the results of that. So I'm gonna say this one doesn't quite work. Hand sanitizer? I think the hand sanitizer worked better. Still not great. So I don't know if you're getting permanent marker out of carpet. All right, so let's say you get permanent marker on glass, like I had at the beginning. And so I know that I know that the thing says to mix it with 1 part baking soda. But what I found was just put a little toothpaste on there, permanent marker on glass. Goes right away. So, and you can see that's dry. It is dry. Wow. You don't even need toothpaste, just use your finger. Wow, yeah. You can get rid of it just like that. You don't even need toothpaste. Toothpaste was a lot easier, but yeah, that's how you get rid of it. All right, and then getting permanent marker off the wall seems like one of the most likely issues that people are gonna run into when you're trying to sell your house. This is just drywall with paint. And I'm gonna use the clean part of the sponge. Well, it started peeling paint. All right, so I peeled paint. I got the marker off. I'm gonna do round 2 on this one. Instead of using an abrasive sponge, I'm just gonna use a paper towel. See if that makes a difference. All right, it's gone. So toothpaste, but use a paper towel because the sponge is gonna rip right through. We need some milk to try to get this off furniture. So if you want to know which one I had my money on that wouldn't work, it's milk. Maybe 1% would work better. I bet if I use the rubbing alcohol like I used already. Oh yeah, I hardly even had to work at that. Alright, so if you have anything like that, don't use milk. Alright, we already had pretty bad luck with the milk on the chair. I'm going to go ahead and use it on the couch here because it says to use it on furniture, so I'll give it a shot. I have really no hope for it, so we'll see. Stay tuned. Alright, so I got milk, paper towel, so it's actually doing more than I thought it would, so I went and grabbed the sponge, which is a little more abrasive. It actually did something. So we'll let it dry and we'll see what it looks like here in a little bit. Alright, next we're going to test permanent marker on a whiteboard. Alright, supposedly it's supposed to be dry erase to get permanent marker off a whiteboard. And that works super well. Okay, so I got done drawing on stuff and then wiping it off. And here are our results laid out over the infographic. As you can see, there are a lot of ways to remove permanent marker. There's a couple that didn't work, but overall I was really surprised with how well that worked. Alright, so that's all I had for today. I just wanted to show you that it is possible to get rid of permanent marker on some stains. So that's a tip for you to go and get your house ready to sell. Thanks for checking in. I'll have a video in another 2 weeks. Have a good one.